Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the BCA in Bemidji. We apologize for ending that first live video there. We were trying to figure out some connection things. The Wi-Fi is not working for us, and the cell service is a little spotty as well, but we're going to have to go with the cell service for now. But once again, we apologize for the inconvenience there. Make sure to spread the word that we started a new stream. But it's under Up North Hockey. Same channel, so make sure to spread the word about that.
Yeah, it started off with a good game. Roseau brought the puck down into the zone there, and they were all over the puck there for a while. They never did get a shot on net, and they come back down in the Bemidji zone. They got a couple shots, but now Roseau's on a power play. Bemidji took a penalty for an interference call.
We're just getting underway here in this first period of play. Shot there by the Rams out front. They are on the power play here early in this one. Sent down to the backboards behind the net. Roseau still controls. Now sent up to the sideboards by Lundbohm. Still in the Bemidji zone. Now picked up by Lundbohm once again, trying to put a shot on net there. Hit a skate of a Bemidji defender. Lumberjacks trying to drive it out, kept in by the Rams, and now Lumberjacks will send it all the way down into the Roseau zone. Going back to pick it up is number 20, Alex Wentzloff, who sends it up. Back to neutral, Wentzloff controls. Now it's going to be shot in by Roseau's number 25, Tanner George. Squirts right back out, now sent all the way back down by Bemidji. 36 seconds remaining on the power play for the Roseau Rams. Here's an opportunity for the Lumberjacks. Oh. Shot there, what a shot there. Hit the crossbar, number 5, Ashton Nemi went diving for that puck. He was able to get a stick on it, and it hit the crossbar. Wow.
You seen it right there, but Roseau was skating two floaters. They were up at the red line, so it was the two defenders for Bemidji. It was on them, so it left one guy wide open, and the puck came squirting out to the wide open guy, and he didn't hesitate. He didn't waste some time. He got the quick shot. Let's see if they announce that. I don't know if they're going to announce that.
Still 10 seconds remaining on the power play for Roseau. They let up a goal on their PP. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if they announce the goal. I know some rinks do and some rinks don't for the JV game.
For some reason, Blake, I'm thinking that number 16 was the guy that
bench there, so we're going to assume they're not going to announce the goal. 1-0 Bemidji. They get the goal on the penalty kill. We have 13:10 remaining in period one. Shot there by the Rams out front, tipped towards the goalie, and now the puck goes over to the corner. Back behind the net now, picked up by the Rams send it up the boards to the point. And now a shot right on there by Ashton Nemi. He makes it 2-0 with 12:28 remaining in period one.
An assist is going to go to number 23, who shot the puck from the blue line off the goalie's pad.
And once again, we apologize for the poor connection here. It doesn't look like it's connected very well. The internet didn't work for us. Also, the 4G service hasn't been very cooperative either, so we'll try to fix that. Not sure what other options we have here, but I know Bemidji High School has been streaming some of their games on their Facebook page as well, and it looked pretty clear, so maybe we could find someone to help us out with that, Eric.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely worth asking. I'm telling you, people are willing. Nice facility, though. What a nice place to set up. Center ice. We didn't want to call it the press box, and we don't know what's going to be in there since we're doing a JV game, and, they're not here. The radio people aren't here yet, but this is a really nice location. I hope everybody likes this.
It's a very nice rink here. I just found out Lumberjacks control. Here's Knutson. Sent all the way in by Bemidji.
We're trying to make that work, but I'd have to say shots got to be, 10-1, 10-2 at the most.
Still not very good.
Well, that was pretty close. The puck just sat right.
We're still trying to figure out this connection stuff. So we're going to try a different internet connection here. Joel Hoover from the KBUN Sports Radio here in Bemidji was kind enough to lend us a hotspot, so we're going to give that a try. Looks like it's working really good right now, so I guess we'll roll with it for now. But we're probably going to have to try and use that hotspot. So still 2-0 here in this first period. 3:21 remaining in period one. So last few minutes I've been talking to the radio guy here. How's the game been going, Eric?
shape. Hope everybody bears with us. Yeah, it looks like it could be working now. Still sketchy. I don't know. Maybe get through this last 3 minutes in between periods. We'll try it.
Yep, we'll do that. Yeah, we're gonna have to try this hotspot. So once again, we apologize for these technical glitches that we're having here at the BCA. Like I said, still 2-0 in favor of Bemidji here in this first period of play in the junior varsity matchup between the Rams and Lumberjacks in the Bemidji zone.
Boom. Immediately. Will that stay up there? You want to try it? Just to secure it so it don't fall? It's okay then.
We'll look at it after this.
We're good? Eddie, let's get back to some hockey. 8 seconds left. Yeah, no, the numbers are great, like you said. You gotta watch your feet going, let people walking. Don't need to stand up. Bemidji's playing great hockey.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I think we got it figured out. The hotspot that we're using right now, we might have to get one of those things.
We're gonna get one of those things.
But it looks like it's working great right now. So once again, we apologize for that. It's our first time doing a broadcast from this rink. It can be quite daunting to go to different rinks and, figuring everything out, where you're going to go, how you're going to connect to Wi-Fi and connection-wise. So looks like we got that worked out. The first period is done now, 2-0 in favor of Bemidji after 1 period of play in this junior varsity matchup.
And I got a question here for you, Blake. All the B squad JV games we played done this year, they all play 15 minutes. They played 17-minute JV game here. Does it matter, or is it arena's choice?
You're right about that, Eric. It's usually 15 minutes. I suppose it's up to the rink or whatever they do. There's no there probably is a standard out there, but it doesn't matter as much for a junior varsity. So let's say, for a varsity game, you're not allowed to do 20 minutes for a varsity game. Obviously, you got to do 17 minutes, but there's more of a standard for the varsity game, I think. For the JV, same with the resurface. Some rinks do 2 resurfaces during the game after the first and second period. Some only do 1. So it depends on the rink when it comes down to it.
And another thing, as long as we're talking about that, the 1 Zamboni compared to 2 Zambonis, how long the kids get a break in the locker room, how fast they move the game along, I guess it depends on each rink, I guess. I just noticed that earlier when the game started it was 17 minutes. I was going to ask you earlier, but we were having problems.
Second period underway from the Bemidji Community Arena in Bemidji, Minnesota. 2-0 in favor of the Lumberjacks in this junior varsity matchup. A shot right on there from the point by number 23, Cale Knutson. Now the Rams pick it up in their own zone. Here's Cockley, sent up the far half wall now. Both teams battle for it, backhanded off the boards, but kept in by number 25, Bemidji, Max Fankhanel. Now back up to the point. Shot goes over the net, deflects off his stick. The shot was by number 23, once again, Cale Knutson. Now the Rams will drive out with it. Here is Lundbaum. Drop pass to number 25. Tanner George, shot right on there. Puck still loose out front. And finally covered up by the goaltender for Bemidji, number 32. Braden Puppy.
What? 32. What number were you talking about there? Kale? Or what number?
No, I just, I don't know how to say the name. I'm assuming it's.
What number?
32, Braden Puppy or Puppe.
Oh. Puppy.
Anyways, play continues here in the Bemidji zone. Lumberjacks trying to drive it out, kept in by number 9, Graham Lovegren. Now all the way back in the Roseau zone. Going back to pick it up is number 28, Isaac Stetchman. Kept in there at the point by the Lumberjacks. Number 5, Ashton Nemi. Now picking it up for Bemidji. Shot there, hits the back of the netting. Tried to put another backhand shot there was number 9, Nick Yavarau. Now back up at the point. Shot by number 24, Ryan Lau. And a glove save there by the goaltender. Now in net is number 35, Carter Christensen. They changed goalies in between periods.
Yep, and he's going to play the third period also, the coach said. One thing I was going to say is that number 5 for Bemidji, Ashton Nemi, he hustled. Great hockey play. He's got 1 goal. He's got probably 4 or 5 shots. He's played a really, really good game so far.
Playing the Roseau zone. Going back to pick it up is Jack Haugen. Sent up the near half wall now. Back in the corner. Lumberjacks pick it up. Here's Joy LaValle. LaValle trying to pick it up again. Now the Rams come in and pick it up. Battle for it in the near corner. Now there's going to be a penalty coming up on Roseau. Probably just going to be a cross check or something, possibly a check from behind. So number 16 heading to the box. Braxton Spildy. He will sit for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those ones. He just got his hands up a little high. It was to push him over. They were kind of scrumming for the puck a little bit. Kind of a borderline situation, but nonetheless, Bemidji back on the power play.
They still lead 2-0 with 14:31 remaining in period 2. And Eric, the stream is working great right now.
Yeah, I want one of those things just because, I don't want them to do this. I like it when it's nice.
Up at the point, controlled by Bemidji. Sent over to number 28, Matt Rudd. Shot right on there. Pad save by the goaltender Christensen. Now back through neutral. Here's Mystic. Sends it behind the net. Over to Rudd, who sends it through neutral. No, driving in with it is Yarvarau. Now back to neutral. Once again, going back to retreat with it is Rudd. Rudd over cross ice. Back to Rudd now. Puck goes off the boards, and now picking it up is Wiley Gladden. Now shot there from the sideboards by Ashton Nemi. Save once again for Christensen. 1 minute remaining on the power play for Bemidji. Shot there, blocker save by the goaltender Pape. Now out front, shot, scores to make it 3-0. On the power play, number 17, Ben Keeson, makes it 3-0 with 13:16 remaining in period 2.
And I believe assists to go to number 14. He's the one that took the original shot. Okay, rebound. There you go again. My rebound theory, Blake. Off the pads, rebounded right back out to number 17. A beautiful shot up in the upper corner. Ben Keeson. Very nice. Bemidji up 3-0.
Yeah, very good start for Bemidji. Of course, they scored that goal early in the first period of play. They added another one in that first period. Now they add to their lead to make it 3-0 here in the second period.
They're playing solid hockey. Really good hockey. It's a fun hockey game to watch.
I see Bemidji has a lot of players on their bench. Of course, they still have the numbers, but they're not as talented and skilled like they were a few years ago when head coach Wade Chido was here in Bemidji. Of course, Chido, the current head coach of Grand Rapids now. They had some very good teams. It was back in 2015 and 2016.
Yes. You know what? I'm funny you said that, Blake, about the benches, because how many games have we done this year where we've seen 3-4 guys extra guys on a bench? That's this is nice. Nobody's going to get super tired. They got 3 lines deep. Talking to the Bemidji coach, the head coach of the varsity earlier, on the board, he had all his lines down, but he says that your first line matters. After that, it's going to be a scramble deal anyways.
Of course, the teams we've been seeing a lot this year, schools like Greenway and Virginia, Eveleth. Bemidji is a really big school, believe it or not. Really big school, a lot bigger than Grand Rapids and some of these. Grand Rapids doesn't even qualify for Class AA. They still play Class AA, but Bemidji's, schools such as Brainerd and Bemidji are a lot bigger.
You know what? I probably have heard it before, Blake, but what's the enrollment in the school to qualify for AA?
I'm not totally sure about that. I think it's somewhere in the thousands. I want to say it's maybe 1,400 or something.
Really? Because I know, and that makes sense because when I graduated from high school, we had like 300 people in our class, and I heard now they got over 450 in Grand Rapids now.
Nice play there by the Lumberjacks, sent to the net by Carson Maish, and a nice tip by number 13, Gunnar Olson. Now back in the Lumberjack zone. Big hit there along the sideboards. Now the Lumberjacks pick it up in their defensive zone, backhanded off the boards by Carson Maish. Now it's going to be dumped in from neutral by number 25, Max Fankano. In the Roseau zone, along the half wall. Lumberjacks will keep it in, now intercepted by number 24, Aiden Severson. Severson driving up with it. Shot, flex off his stick of number 23, Kale Knutson. Now over in the far corner, a battle for it. Lumberjacks come away with it. They will flip it out to center ice as it's picked up by Severson. Brought in by the Lumberjacks. Shot there from neutral, saved by Christensen. Now on the near side. Shot up the boards by Severson. Now trying to make a move there was Preston Lumbum. Lumbum picks it up once again, poked away by number 10, Cam Justice. Now here come the Lumberjacks the other way. It's number 41 who brought in Ethan Biggin. Now Roseau the other way. Here's number 25, Tanner George. Shot right on there, saved by the goaltender Puppy. Once again, back in the Roseau zone, going back to pick it up is Braxton Spildy. Spildy to neutral. Now brought in by the Rams. Here's number 25, Tanner George. Shot. Another save there for Puppy. Now shot out by Bemidji through neutral. It's a race for it in front of the net. Now the net's going to go off there. The ref will blow the whistle. We have a stoppage of play with 9:23 remaining in period 2.
That was good hustle by number 5 for Bemidji. He's been hustling all night long. That Austin Nemi. The Roseau player had the angle, and the puck was there, and he didn't stop at all. I thought, maybe get lucky and get that backhand on it. Would flip it up, slide it by the goalie, something would happen. But the scary part was they were going so fast, I was worried about him coming into the net. And luckily they didn't fly into the net, and the goalie was able to kind of knock it down and play slowed down.
Well, Eric, I think we may be seeing Grand Rapids Bantam AA head coach Reed Larson here tonight. I believe they're playing in the rink next door here against Bemidji.
Really?
Bemidji Bantam AAs. Yeah, I mean, I remember looking at their schedule this weekend. It said they played in Bemidji. Another shot there for the Lumberjacks, number 9, Nick Yavarau. That'll make it 4-0.
Bemidji's, they're just swarming. They're just playing really well. That play developed behind the net. Hard work by the winger, and I'll try to see if they stayed on the ice. Number 11, I seen him behind the net, and there again, you know what? Here's that number 5. He's in the mix of it. They both had the puck on their stick. The puck came out front and was another rebound goal by number 9. Very nice.
So just finishing my thought there, another shot there for the Lumberjacks. I do believe the Grand Rapids Bantam AAs will be playing against Bemidji at 6 o'clock in the second rink here at the BCA. Of course, they built that rink. It got completed this year. It opened up. So, but I was saying, I remember looking at their schedule, and I thought they were maybe playing at one of the other rinks. I heard the city rink, the old Peterson rink here in town, has closed. So they only have these 2 rinks here and the Nymore rink open. So, yeah, it's nice that they built a second rink here at the BCA. Very nice facility.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you played in that Peterson and Nymore before, but they were cold.
I have. I've played in the Peterson City rink there.
Yeah, I remember playing there as a peewee, and it's as cold as the fairgrounds in Hibbing, and that is cold. I remember the coach told us we were going to go play there one time, and he said, you got to wear long underwear or you're going to get cold. Well, I didn't believe him, but now I do. But, yeah, score 4-0. Got a penalty on the Bemidji Lumberjacks. I didn't see who went to the penalty box, so the Roseau's on the power play here with 8:19 left in the second period. Down 4-0. Roseau needs to get back in this game with a goal on this power play.
Yeah, they got to get something going on the PP here. So they control in their offensive zone. Cockley. Now out front, shot. Another save there for Puppy, number 32, the goaltender. And now he will cover it up. Goaltender Braden Puppy playing very good.
Very good. You know, the first period, I'd say he had maybe 5 shots. I bet he's probably had at least 8 somewhere in there because they had a flurry a little while ago where he said one guy came down and had 3 shots on him. So he's playing really well, cutting his angles down. His defense is playing well, too, though, in front of him.
And if I am saying the names wrong, there are a couple of tough names here on this roster. Just let us know as the puck comes flying out of play here. Just about hit some of the Roseau varsity players warming up for the game next here. Watch out for flying pucks. You know, you got to.
Yeah. You know, in Rapids, they used to have them sign. I don't know if they still hang there or not. Said, watch out for flying pucks. Yeah, Blake, I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to get hit with one anywhere, especially if you're not expecting it.
Of course, nowadays a lot of people are looking at their cell phones in the stands. Back in the day, you know, you didn't have cell phones to look at, but got to be careful, just like at a baseball game.
Yeah, I can't imagine. You know what? See some of those foul balls hit? Line drives right above the dugouts?
Yeah.
My goodness. And people are catching them. And in some places they're catching them where they don't want to catch them.
Here's Roseau out front. Nice play there by the defenseman, number 29. Or 39, excuse me. Parker Mystic blocked that shot. The puck comes up and out of play again. Yeah. Comes up into the stands, and we have another whistle here. 48 seconds remaining on the power play for Roseau.
You're a referee. How many times did you get hit with the puck?
Probably close to once a game.
Do you? You know, I've seen a lot of it this year, but he just took it off the back of the shoulder right there. You know, and yeah, he's shaking his shoulder pretty good right now. But, you know, I'm sure it stings a little bit. Not to take too much time, but I was at the Dallas Stars game down in Dallas. I watched a puck fly off and hit a gentleman in the forehead, and I'd never seen nothing like it, Blake. It rolled the skin right back on his head. It was just one of those, you got to be watching these pucks.
And I was going to say, yeah, probably close to once a game getting hit with a puck. I've been reffing for 6 years now. I don't think I've ever been hit like hard by a pass or a shot or whatever. You know, most of the time it's just a little flip or something. But
anybody ever shoot the puck at you because you made a bad call?
No, never had that happen. But back to the game here. It's fun to talk about some stories and stuff, but sometimes we get a little too carried away. But Roseau back to full strength now. Bemidji was on the penalty kill there. They're back to full strength. The Roseau Rams couldn't get anything going on the power play there. Still 4-0 in favor of Bemidji in this junior varsity matchup. So we have 6 minutes remaining in our middle period. Shot goes wide of the net, hits the backboards out front again. And we have a whistle here. Looks like the net went off. And we'll have a face-off coming up.
So have you done some reffing this year with any Bemidji games? The Bantams or anybody?
Not the Bantams. I think I did one PWB
They got
game.
A good program here, it looks like. Best 2 rinks, the numbers.
I want to say, I think they had 2 squared A teams last year.
Yeah, I was looking at the thing. I think they got a couple of different teams in each one. You know, that's awesome.
Bemidji in their own zone. It's going to be tipped out by number 4. That was number 14, actually. Tyson. Boy, this is going to be a tough name. Bornrud. go with that. Now over in the Bemidji zone, shot there. Another glove save there for the goaltender Puppy. And I got a message here from Mark Mystic. The goaltender's name is pronounced Puppy, so we appreciate that.
Good.
That's probably the first name I got right in my career of broadcasting.
Oh, you like it when you go down there, and the music was so loud in the Bemidji locker room when I went in there and talked. Both teams were pumped up in there. The varsity was in their locker room, and I was going to ask for a couple of pronunciations, but you could hardly hear.
Here come the Lumberjacks through neutral. They still lead 4-0 with 5 minutes remaining in period 2. Here come the Rams now, brought up by Lumbum. Over in the far corner now, Rams control in their offensive zone. Now a battle for it, sent out front but intercepted by the Lumberjacks. Trying to send it out was number 17, Ben Geeson. He will send it out now. It's brought in by the Lumberjacks, number 36, Jonathan Deviscovy. Another tough name there to say. Oh. Rams flip it off the glass. It will be gloved and kept in there momentarily by number 28, Matt Rudd. He will send it back in, and now backhanded to the backboards by Sam Gifford. Battle for it behind the net now. Puck goes to the far side. Sent out front. Now the Rams will drive out with it. Here's Tanner George. George backhands it in to the backboards. Now the Lumberjacks will shoot it back to neutral. Now here's number 28, Matt Rudd. And it's going to be sent all the way down. Doesn't go on net. Goes down for an icing.
Has to hit between the the pipes.
I believe it hit the side of the net there. So it did go past the goal line.
Okay. I was just wondering. You know what's funny, Blake? I probably knew every one of these things when I played the game. And see some things now, and you just wonder.
Once again, I would like to thank KBUN announcer Joel Hoover for lending us this Wi-Fi hotspot. We really appreciate it. Without his help, there's nothing more we could have done here. So, yeah, he really nice guy.
Saved the day.
He saved the day, like Eric said. 3:10 remaining in period 2. The Lumberjacks drive it out front there. Now another whistle. The net goes off once again, I believe. Another stoppage of play.
You know, Blake, I'm really glad you asked me about this game because, you know, we've been doing games over there on the range, and to get a game with Roseau and Bemidji in Bemidji, I enjoy this. It's nice. I was excited about it. Roseau's good. Bemidji's coming on. Bemidji coach says that they're playing better and better now. I'm really looking forward to the varsity game, but this has been a good game, this one, to watch right now.
And the first game of the season for both teams was against each other. It was for the varsity game. It was a 9-3 victory for Roseau. Shot there, and it goes in. Christensen's not able to make the save there. It looked like he had it there for a moment, and it trickles right in. That'll make it 5-0 with 2:43 remaining in period 2.
The way the puck, it hit his glove, I think he thought he had it. And then some defenseman must have said something to him because he kind of went up with the glove a little higher, and the puck landed, and it literally, it was so slow motion across the goal line. But there again, number 5, he's been all over the place today.
Now we're going to have a penalty coming up on Bemidji. 2:35 remaining in period 2. Once again, 5-0 in favor of the Lumberjacks. And especially here in the second period, throughout the game too, Bemidji hasn't dominated the whole game.
No, they haven't. And, I was just thinking a minute ago, and I was going to talk about it. Even though it's a JV game, it's weird to see Roseau down a little bit. They got good hockey players. They're playing well. I think Bemidji has just turned it up a notch, and they're playing really good hockey. And I expect the varsity game to be the same way.
And before Bemidji scored that goal there, I was kind of talking about the first game. It was a 93 victory for Roseau. It was the first game for both teams. I feel like Bemidji did struggle to start the season, but they have been you said the head coach said they've been playing better hockey, and also the ticket attendant here, the guy kind of monitoring things out at the front door here at this arena, he said they're playing better hockey too. So, and I was looking at their scores. They've had a couple big victories, and also they lost to Moorhead 3-2 last week.
Yeah, and he said that the Thief River Falls game, he said that it's probably their worst performance of the year so far. They just couldn't get nothing going. And you know what? That's hockey.
Rebound, shot, scores. Tipped in by number 25, Tanner George. Power play goal for the Rams. They get within 4 now to make it 5-1.
Yeah, and you know, they've been fighting back. You know, Bemidji's been taking these penalties. That's one thing the coach did say to me, is about the penalties. They have been taking too many penalties this year, and I'm sure it probably goes through the varsity. I'm sure it trickles down to the JV as well. So I would have to think that a lot of the downside to Bemidji is it's been in that penalty box.
So it's 5-1 with a minute 22 remaining in period 2. And they're not announcing any goals here for the junior varsity game, so we're not able to get the scoring for our viewers here. But it was Tanner George scoring the goal, number 25. Shot there from the sideboards by Bemidji's number 17, Ben Keeson. Saved there by Christensen.
You know, I'm looking at this roster, the varsity and the JV for Roseau. I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, that this goalie in nets for Roseau right now may have been the goalie that had to step in when the 2 varsity goalies were out. Do you recognize that name?
I was talking to one of the JV parents before the game. I think he said it was, I think he mentioned Caden. I think it was maybe Caden Nelson. One of these goalies, though, that's playing in this JV game was for sure stepping in when Andrew Tuttle, the starting goalie, was out due to COVID. And I'm assuming it looks like they have 4 goalies, or they have a lot more goalies actually. Sorry about that, but yeah, I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah,
but
I didn't know if you'd recognize that name, but I was just gonna say he took on a big a weight on his shoulder, a responsibility to step in and do what he did, and Roseau got some wins, and that's what it takes. You know, they're going to learn a lot from that.
For sure, yeah. Their starting goalie, Andrew Tuttle, and the second string, I believe, was out as well. So they survived, though. You know, they lost some games, but it was a good learning experience for them, and they survived. They played every game that they played the team tough. So 8 seconds remaining, brought in by Roseau, trying to get one last shot, fired over the net by number 25, Tanner George. And the clock's going to tick down here. That's going to do it for period number 2 from the Bemidji Community Arena. Our score after 2 periods of play in this junior varsity matchup, it's the Bemidji Lumberjacks 5 and the Roseau Rams 1.
Yeah, what entertaining game. Like I said, Bemidji's playing well, really good, and I like to see that. Roseau kind of they didn't have their legs for a little while, but they're getting them back and they're coming along, and they're starting to move the puck quite well. You know, the third period, I'm sure Roseau is not going to roll over and just quit. They're going to keep fighting. And so, but we can go ahead and take a break, get our sponsors in there. They're going to resurface the ice, and we'll be back in 10-15 minutes. Welcome back to the Bemidji Arena, folks. I'm going to do a little play-by-play until Blake gets back up here right at the moment. He's on his way back right now, but puck's been dropped in the third period, and it's taken over by the Bemidji Lumberjacks into the Roseau zone right now. It's behind the net. I'll let Blake here take over for.
Well, sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
You know how that
it
goes.
It happened quick.
Right. You know how that goes, Eric. You get caught up in a conversation, and then
Bemidji scores again, and
wow.
I believe that's going to be the hat trick for number 5. That is the hat trick for Ashton Nemi. He's played hard all game. He's got an assist. He's got 3 goals. He has played well all day. He's been in the middle of it. He's skates fast, hard, in the play. Way to start the 35 seconds into the third period. Here we are with 6-1. I thought Roseau might come out with a little bit of fire, but it was Bemidji.
Yeah, they get that goal back. Of course, they're leading 5-0 in the second period. They let up 1 goal to Roseau there, but now they retake that 5-goal lead, 6-1. Right away here in this third period of play. Play once again here in the Roseau zone. Over in the far corner, sent behind the net. Now picked up by the Rams. Here's Isaac Stenchman on the near side now, sent to the net now, over to the far side. It's being picked up by the Rams. Graham Lovegren now along the near half wall. It's going to be brought out by Jake Wensloff. Wensloff driving in now, puts a shot way wide of the net, goes to the corner and up the sideboards now. Now in front of the Bemidji bench. And sent right back in by Roseau.
You want to know something really nice about this arena here? It's with the way we're set up, Blake, and the way the camera is. It's the widest angle I think I've got all year to be able to get everything in without moving the camera.
Kept in by Roseau out front there, hit a stick. Opportunity there for the Rams, hit a stick, goes up and out of play. 15-10 remaining in period 3 in this junior varsity matchup between Bemidji and Roseau. It is 6-1 in favor of Bemidji.
That was a very nice, quick turnaround one-timer by number 40 for the Roseau Rams, but it was deflected out of play by a Roseau defenseman.
Well, Eric, it was probably good we set up here. There's 3 radio stations doing the game here tonight. The Roseau radio's here, and it's amazing. Bemidji has 2 radio stations doing the game here tonight.
Yeah, and I like this spot, to be honest. I mean, you can see stuff, and you were right up there, It's nice vantage view from up there, but there's one obstruction in the heater, and I didn't want to get caught losing anything of the action for the fans, so I think we made a smart choice by moving where we did.
Sent out to center ice. Now it's going to be backhanded in by the Rams. Here come the Lumberjacks now. In the near corner. Spildy picks it up for Roseau, sends it off the glass. Bemidji can't keep it in. Now the goaltender's going to come out and shoot it. Now here comes Bemidji the other way. Nice smart play there by Puppy, the goaltender. Now shot there by Bemidji, hits the glass behind the net. Now sent up to LaValle. Back along the backboards now. It's going to be backhanded off the boards by Cockley. Kept in by number 23, Cale Knutson. Now the Rams will backhand it out. It's picked up by Tanner George, but now he gets it taken away by number 38, Sam Gifford. Gifford gets it poked away now. Coming in to pick it up is George once again. Now Bemidji picks it up. Shot there from the sideboards by number 38, Sam Gifford. Saved by the goaltender Christensen. Here comes Roseau the other way now. Brought in by number 36, Preston Lumbum. In the near corner, sent up to the point now. Shot there from the point by Severson. Back up at the point. Shot goes wide. Over on the far side now. Bemidji will flip it out. Here's Severson. Over to Stetchman. Now brought in by LaPlante. Shot there by Tanner George. Saved there by the goaltender Puppy. Now deep in the Roseau zone, sent to the net. Rebound chance there, can't get it on net. And kept in at the point there by the Lumberjacks. Number 36, Jonathan Deviscavi. Along the near half wall, Roseau trying to drive it out. Now it does leave the zone. Here's Yavaro. Yavaro driving in. Behind the net now, wrap around there. Can't stuff it in there. Now along the half wall, shot blocked by Roseau's number 5, Jake Wentzlaff. Now sent out by Lovegren. Deep in the Bemidji zone now, 12-12 remaining in period 3. 6-1 in favor of the hometown Bemidji Lumberjacks in this junior varsity matchup. Now brought in by Bemidji. All right. Max Fancannel. Shot there. Christensen makes the save. And we have a stoppage of play.
That was a nice move. The little slide by the defenseman there. You know, that's the third time he's tried to do that. So they got some nice players with really good hands and move. Bemidji does.
Another shot there from the goal line. Another shot there. Pad save by Christensen. Now on the near side. Battle for it. Shot there by number 13. I believe that was number 13. Number 13, Gunnar Olsen. For some reason, there's 2 numbers listed for Olsen. It says 44/13 on the bottom.
Yes.
But he's not a goalie either.
No.
Rams control. They flip it out to center ice. Tipped ahead by Lovegren. Lovegren all alone now on a breakaway shot there. Another big save there for the goaltender, Puppy. He's been doing it all night here in this junior varsity matchup. Braden Puppy, the junior goaltender, having himself a very nice game.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to say Roseau hasn't played bad, Blake. Bemidji's had a couple players that's played really, really good, and they've made their shots count when they have. It's not that I think players in the right place, right time. That's what it's boiled down to in this game.
Play at center ice, picked up by Bemidji. Maish makes a move. Now he gets it poked away by Severson. Behind the net now, over to the near side. Sent up to the point, Mystic. Shot well wide, tipped behind the net by Stenchman. Now over to the far corner. A battle for it. Along the half wall now. Bemidji controls. Now blocked away by Lovegren. We have a stoppage of play.
Oh, I would think they'd both be going right now.
Coincidental minors on number 17 of Bemidji, Ben Keeson, and number 40 of Roseau, Ashton Metcalf.
You know, I was going to say, number 17 for Bemidji was behind the net. He's got that long reach. 2 different times, he just missed, just out of the reach of his hands. He had a guy wide open in the front there. All he had to do is slide it to him, and he just, inches, but great hustle by number 17 for Bemidji behind the net.
Play in the Roseau zone in the far corner, picked up by the Rams now as they flip it out to neutral, and it's going to be shot right back in by Parker Mystic. Over in the far corner, here's Cockley. Cockley skates up with it, sends it through neutral. And flipped right back in by Bemidji. No icing there on the play. Now for the Rams, here's Spildy. Back to Cockley. Trying to find a pass up to LaPlante. Can't connect. And the puck will go all the way down for an icing.
You know, the one thing, I think about Roseau is their arena. Talk about that for a second. How nostalgia that is. Low to the, it's not a tall ceiling. A lot of pucks hit the rafters. But the hockey that's come through there, that's why it so surprises me right now to see a Roseau team down by 5 goals. What a hockey talent. I'm sure they're going to rebuild. They're in a rebuilding program, it looks like right now. But, again, I can say, this has been a really entertaining game.
Roseau controls, sent out now Tipped ahead by Helgen. Sent right back out by the Lumberjacks. Coming in to pick it up is Yarvarau. Now up to Niemi. Niemi gets knocked off the play. Now along the backboard. Sent up the boards near side. Now on the far side. Sent out by Roseau. And it's going to be shot in by number 42, Cooper Flagg. Now sent off the glass out of the zone by Ashton Niemi. Coming in to pick it up is Gladden. Gladden over in the far corner now. Sends it to the backboards behind the net. Severson sends it over to the near corner. And it's going to be tipped out by number 39, Hayden Nelson for Roseau. Front of the scorers table now, a battle for it, and brought up by the Lumberjacks. Here's Carson Maish. Oh, shot out by Roseau. We have 9:09 remaining in period 3, 6-1 in favor of Bemidji. Of course, we'll have the varsity matchup at 6 o'clock right here from the Bemidji Community Arena. Beautiful facility here right by the Bemidji High School. Brought up by Roseau's Jake Wentzloff. Wentzloff shoots it in to the backboards.
You know, I see a lot of people, from Roseau are talking about the score being 6-1. They're like, "What's going on?" You know what? Your Roseau JV team has not played bad. They've played good hockey. They started out a little slow, but Bemidji has played really good hockey. They played position hockey. They didn't get in the physical game. They played the puck. They knew where each other was at. Roseau had plenty of chances. They've had 3-4 good chances, but on the power play, Bemidji's taken some, at least 4 penalties. They're got that double minor going right now. But it's been a really entertaining hockey game.
And of course, the first goal scored by Bemidji was a shorthanded goal. So good effort by Bemidji. They lead 6-1 still with 7:45 remaining in period 3. Here come the Rams the other way. And over to the far corner. Still battling for it. Oh, brought up by Bemidji, but it will be kept in by Roseau's number 25, Tanner George.
And not to take anything away from the goalie for Bemidji, he's played wonderful.
Sent all the way down by Bemidji. Goes all the way down for an icing. We have a stoppage of play. 7:19 remaining in period 3. Like I said, 6-1 in favor of the Lumberjacks.
Well, Blake, we got a pretty busy week this week. I'm going to be doing, I know you're busy too, but we're both, I think, doing 5 games this week.
Yes, we decided to do this game here tonight. Shot there by the Rams. It's a last-minute decision to come here to Bemidji tonight to do this game. Tomorrow night we have 2 games, International Falls and Eveleth Gilbert boys hockey game from the Eveleth Hippodrome, JV and varsity. And then Eveleth Gilbert and Hibbing Chisholm girls hockey game from the Hibbing Memorial Arena. Randy will have coverage of that one. I believe he's doing JV and varsity for that as well. Then Thursday night, Moorhead and Grand Rapids boys hockey from the IRA Civic Center, JV and varsity there. Also, Randy's going to make the trek over to White Lakes, Minnesota. The Golden Bears are playing a home game in White Lakes there. Of course, it's Eveleth Gilbert, Mesabi East, a co-op between those 2 schools. So it's going to be Hibbing Chisholm and Eveleth Gilbert boys hockey game from the White Lakes Arena. Also on Thursday night. And then Friday night, we also have Warroad and Virginia from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. Boys hockey game.
That's going to be a good game.
They're all going to be pretty good games.
And I think to top off our week, Saturday afternoon, Warroad Grand Rapids and Grand Rapids is going to be I think that's going to be a really good test for Grand Rapids against, they're coming off their last game they played. They lost to Hermantown in a tough one.
Here's Bemidji coming the other way. Shot hits a stick, goes up and out of play, hits the netting. We have another stoppage of play with 6:06 remaining in period 3, 6-1 in favor of Bemidji. These next 2 games for Grand Rapids are going to be very tough for them. Moorhead Warroad, they're dealing with a lot of COVID issues right now, so they're still able to play, but they are going to be missing a good bulk of players for those 2 games. So we'll see if they can withstand the adversity like Roseau did. You know, they were missing their top 2 goaltenders. Now when Rapids played Roseau, they were missing their goaltender, and it was 5-1 in favor of Grand Rapids. I think if Tuttle was maybe in net there, you never know, but I think if Tuttle was maybe playing in that game, it might have been
a different game.
Different game, but, you know, now Rapids has to go through that adversity. We'll see how they handle that.
You know, and I know you got to be real careful and, take precautions on this stuff, but, man, it's really bad. It's sad, you know. These kids, they suffered enough. Being their season was prolonged, you know. I mean, some of these seniors, this is their chance to shine right now. If they got a chance to maybe go play some kind of college, Division 1 or 2, you know, it's big time right now to be playing the games.
Out front, shot, fires it over the net. That was number 2, Carson Maish with the shot there. Bemidji picks it up once again, trying to send it on net, tipped ahead by Aiden Severson. And now brought in by Preston Lumbaum. Over in the far corner, picked up by Bemidji. It's going to be shot out by the Lumberjacks to neutral. Here's Severson. Back in the Roseau zone, backhands it out to center ice. And it's going to be shot right back in by number 24, Ryan Lowe. Roseau's going to send it right back to neutral. Now driving in with it is number 25, Tanner George. Gets it poked away there by number 10, Cam Justice. Nice defensive play by the Lumberjacks sophomore defenseman. Now another puck on net there for Roseau, covered up by Puppy. He makes another save for Bemidji.
Yeah, that was a nice save too. He kind of the puck come through. I think a lot of times goalies, you ref and you see and you played the game, I think a lot of times goalies don't see nothing, but they feel the puck hit their pads. And usually, you know, when that happens, it drops down, but it may not see the puck. But he did a good job of getting that one covered.
Here come the Lumberjacks, brought in by number 17, Ben Keeson. Brought out by Roseau to neutral. Back in the Lumberjack zone, sent across the ice. Now back through the neutral zone, goes all the way down, no icing on the play. Here's number 14, Tyson Bornrud. Now back to center ice. Here comes Roseau. Shot in by number 40, Ashton Metcalf. Number 42 for Roseau, or number 40 actually. He is a goaltender, and he's playing out. I remember he played in one of the games last year that we did. He played against Greenway when Roseau was playing the Raiders at the Snake Pit in Coleraine. Metcalf was in net for that one. And now he's a senior goaltender, but he's skating out here in this junior varsity game.
Well, you know what? That's the second time we've seen that recently.
Here come the Lumberjacks. Keeson, shot, pad save there by Christensen. Another shot, looks like it deflected off the pad of Christensen once again. Here comes Wentzloff now for Roseau. Shot, blocked away by Puppy. Another shot, sticked aside to the corner by Puppy once again, now along the backboards. Battle for it now on the near side. 3:04 remaining in period 3. Still 6-1 in favor of the hometown Bemidji Lumberjacks. Now a shot there, once again poked to the side by the goaltender Puppy. Now Bemidji's going to send it all the way down, and we have a stoppage of play for an icing.
2:45 left in the third period, 6-1 Bemidji JV game. You know, if I had to say shots, I think shots kind of now, I'd say Bemidji has about a 10-shot lead. I could probably give it I'd probably say shots are probably 25 to 15, maybe 30, 20, somewhere in that area. Roseau's got a few shots in this end of the second period and the start of the end of the third period.
Just a quick shout out to our sponsors, the Rig Sports Grill, Iron Range Apparel, Minnesota Twist Drill, Anthony's Heating, AC and Refrigeration, G&B Environmental, Winnie Trading Post, also a 90 Degree Media out of Bloomington. We have a brand new website online now. It was live last week. So if you want to check out our new website, we have rankings, we have podcasts, we have games, streaming schedule, all kinds of other information about Up North hockey. So if you're looking to look for that for the website, that is under, just look up upnorthhockey.com. Pretty simple. Once again, upnorthhockey.com. Also, the link for our website is also on our 3 social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Once again, just like to thank Jameson Geisler from 90 Degree Media for doing that for us. And his company is, like I said, it's called 90 Degree Media, and you can find more information about them by looking up 90degreemedia.com.
Yeah, I really appreciate Jameson doing that for us. We're going to add a lot of stuff too, Blake. We're going to do some stuff where people can make comments and to talk to us just like normal. It's just taking time. Things are going to start to grow. I hope to God it becomes really good.
Back in the Roseau zone, we have minute 40 remaining in period 3. Sent up by Severson, trying to find number 26 on the pass. Tegan LaPlante can't connect there. And the puck goes all the way down for an icing.
I think some of these Roseau players, it's tough to come back when you get down like this, to come back. They've been fighting. I don't think they've given up one time. I think they've played good hockey. It's just, like I said, and I'll say it again, Bemidji played very, very well in this game.
I just got a message here from someone saying Wiley Gladden for Bemidji is not playing JV. I apologize for that. I couldn't find number 11 on the junior varsity roster. So I looked at the varsity roster. I did find the number 11 on the JV, though. That's Hunter Brodina. So once again, we apologize for that. Just about 1 minute remaining here in period 3. 1 minute remaining right now. 6-1 in favor of Bemidji. Play here in the Ram zone, back behind the net. Over to the far corner now. Battle for it. Lumberjacks are going to skate to victory here in game number 1 of tonight's games here in the junior varsity matchup. Very good performance by the JV team of Bemidji here tonight. It was a fairly even game when you look at play-wise.
I was just going to say the play.
Yeah, the play-wise, not the score 6-1, but the play was pretty competitive. It just wasn't Roseau's night when it came to the goaltending. I'm not gonna, just the defense and goaltending maybe.
This was a very entertaining and fun game to be part of. Maybe it's because it's something different than we've done so far this year, but right now I'm, the way things are going this year, we'll take any game we can.
Time's going to tick down here. 8 seconds remaining. Up at the point. Shot over the net. Rebound chance there for the Lumberjacks. We have a whistle with 1 second remaining. They'll just run it down here. Our final score, once again, here in this junior varsity matchup, it is the Bemidji Lumberjacks 6 and the Roseau Rams 1.
Yeah, very fun game. Very, very fun game.
I see they have some strobe lights here.
I know. I was wondering what was going on there for a second.
Well, I'm kind of excited to see what kind of presentation they have for the varsity game here. Some rinks, turn off the lights and, a big introduction and stuff, so we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, it looks like they have some strobe lights going here right now. We'll start a new stream for the varsity game that's coming up here at 6 o'clock between Roseau and Bemidji. It's a Section 8 AA matchup between the Lumberjacks and Rams. Make sure to tune in for that on our Up North Hockey YouTube channel. So, Eric, any last thoughts before we go?
I just think this is a smart choice for us to come and do this, and I'm glad we did it, and we'll start the new stream and move on. So, you know, I appreciate everybody coming. I seen at one point there was 99 people. That's nice for a JV game. Hopefully we get a lot more. Spread the word, people. Get as many people on here. Send us comments. If names get announced wrong, let us know. Help us out. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll see you guys later for the varsity game between Bemidji and Roseau.